Hello class, welcome to chapter 18. We're going to be looking at marketing and community relations in this chapter. Again, we have our learning objectives stated for us here and review them again when we're done going through the material. Marketing and community relations are critical to the success of any long-term care organization. Both are elements of a successful overall program. The terms public relations and community relations are often used synonymously and share many characteristics, but they are not the same. So let's define marketing. The activity, set of institutions, and processes for creating, communicating, delivering, and exchanging offerings that have value for customers, clients, partners, and society at large. Public relations, we have that definition here. So read that and then look at the way it's expounded upon in the book, okay? Community relations it involves participation in community activities, providing certain services that the community needs, such as free clinics, and being considered a good neighbor by the community it serves. So when we see public relations and community relations, take a look at the difference between those two. Organizing for marketing. So you want to recognize the value of a good marketing program. All long-term care organizations are engaged in marketing activities, but many do not do so efficiently, effectively, and in an organized manner. They have not developed a marketing mentality, which is understanding the value of having a good marketing plan. So market planning versus strategic planning. The two aspects of planning overlap a great deal. They rely on essentially the same information and contribute to the larger goal, success of the organization. The purpose of the strategic plan is to develop a strategy that will help the organization thrive and prosper. And the purpose of the marketing plan is to develop a marketing strategy that will help the organization thrive and prosper by selling more of its services and products. The planning process. The strategic planning process consists of several well-defined steps, so review those as listed here. The self-assessment, assessing, this is excuse me, a little too many S's there. This is assessing the organization, including its mission and vision, as well as its strengths and weaknesses. So, evaluation of the mission and vision, creating or reviewing mission and vision statements. The internal analysis, when we look at that, that's an introspective assessment of the strengths and weaknesses of the organization. In strategic planning, it involves review of major operational areas including administration and governance, staffing, the services provided, financial visibility, and the physical plant, the building. In market planning, it includes assessment of the success or failure of previous marketing efforts, trends in the volume of products or services delivered, and changes in the types of products or services provided. The result of the internal analysis, both for strategic planning and for market planning, should be a sound evaluation of the capabilities and shortcomings of the organization, backed up by credible data. So the external assessment is aimed at defining those factors that affect the organization but are out of its direct control. Environmental analysis looks specifically at the market in which the organization competes. The stakeholder analysis looks at individuals or organizations that are affected by or have the ability to affect the organization. They may include staff and management, referral sources, reimbursement agencies, community groups, and regulatory bodies. consumers and potential customers. Now, competitor analysis is understanding who the organization's competitors are. Market research is identifying the consumers served, um, potential future consumers, and issues of importance through the collection and use of data. It might include a compilation of analysis of information collected specifically for this purpose, a compilation and analysis of information specifically for this purpose, data available from outside sources. My notes are a little sloppy here. Thank you for bearing with me. Let's take a look now at the strategy development. Creating a strategy or strategies to answer two questions. Where do we want to go and how do we get there? Identification of alternative strategies is gaining a full understanding of all of the market strategy alternatives available and choosing from among them. Marketing strategies are generally categorized as growth strategies or consolidation strategies. Growth strategies may be the market penetration, expanding the current services to current customers, market development, also called market expansion, just finding new markets for existing services. Product development offers new services to current customers. Okay, diversification, also called product innovation and market expansion, is developing new services for new customers. Consolidation strategies, we have divestment, selling a business or product line that is unprofitable or non-competitive. Pruning, which is reducing the number of services to the market. Retrenchment, which is withdrawing from certain markets. Harvesting, which is gradually withdrawing support from a service until there is little or no demand left for it. The selection of strategy may develop both an overall strategy and separate strategies for specific purposes. Selection of target markets utilizes the concepts of market segmentation, and target marketing to determine and evaluate which of its constituencies, consumers or stakeholders, to interact with and which of its offerings to promote to them. Market segmentation uses information from the stakeholder analysis to divide the market into potentially distinct groups of consumers who might merit separate products and or market mixes. Target marketing, the organization then prioritizes these market segments into a few primary and secondary target audiences. Let's take a look at the marketing mix now. The particular mixture of marketing tools selected to strengthen the competitive position of the organization with a specific target market. Product is the service provided. Price is setting a competitive price for a specific service. Place is the manner in which goods or services are made available for use by consumers. And promotion, the combination of methods of communication with the target market and might include advertising, public relations, community relations, and publicity. Let's take a look at the types of promotion. Advertising is the placement of announcements and persuasive messages in time or space purchased in any of the mass media or in social media. Community relations is building a good relationship with the community served. Public relations is creating a positive image of the organization. Publicity is the non-paid for communication of information about the company or product, generally in some media form. Branding is creating a specific identity for the organization and its services that is quickly and easily identified with them. Who does the marketing? This will vary considerably from provider to provider depending on the size, the complexity, and the marketing budget of the organization. Some will hire marketing managers and perhaps several assistants to do the marketing. Others will combine marketing with public relations and even with other administrative functions. Others will contract with a marketing firm to either advise them or actually do the marketing, and then evaluation of the plan. The marketing plan needs to be monitored and evaluated on an ongoing basis. I want you to take a look at the summary and review the learning objectives again after reading this chapter, and thank you.